most trustless name in news.
Do not fade the OGs, the original gangsters of crypto. Timing the markets is better than timing the markets 100% of the time. The OGs in the space have gained market wisdom that can only be collected by years of trying, failing, and then finally trying some more. That is my crypto strategy. Listen to those that have been in the markets longer than myself. So who do we look up to and what are they saying? We'll find out in about 10 minutes because it's time for Chico Crypto. So who are we listening to? Well, none other than the godfather of crypto derivatives, Arthur Hayes. Arthur Hayes is co-founder and former CEO of the cryptocurrency exchange BitMEX, one of the first crypto trading platforms that launched spot trading in 2014. And then 2 years later in 2016, the first derivative contract for Bitcoin, becoming the first crypto derivative platform. Obviously, Arthur is a gigabrain. He not only started a crypto exchange in 2014, way before anyone else, but he realized the markets wanted to speculate more, ironing out the kinks for derivative contracts. Hayes is actually considered as being the youngest African-American crypto billionaire in history. Arthur has since left BitMEX and started his own crypto VC firm called Maelstrom, and the performance of its basket of assets is nothing to laugh at. If we go to Maelstrom's portfolio of assets, we can see of the assets that have launched a token, their performance is stellar. One of the most recent launches was from ETHERFI, the Ethereum staking protocol, which airdropped their tokens just a couple weeks ago. And as we can see, some gnarly price action, going from under $3 to almost a peak of $9 before correcting down. I covered this airdrop in Arthur's Maelstrom portfolio months ago, in the beginning of January, attempting to get my people positioned to receive this airdrop and ride that token wave up to 9 buckaroos. The next project in Maelstrom's basket with a token is QUASAR, who is a cross-chain vault protocol that airdropped their tokens in July of last year. As we can see, this one has crushed it in the 8 months since their launch, going from a low of just a penny to nearly 18 cents today, which is a solid 18x. The next asset in their portfolio that has a token is PENDLE, the yield tokenization platform. Arthur and likely Maelstrom started diving into it hard in late 2023, making big buys from September to December of that year. The price has since shot up from about 50 cents all the way to a peak of $5.50, just an 11x. But guess who covered PENDLE before these buys? We did in March of 23, when it was about 27 cents. So if you bought then, you would be close to a 22x. The final crypto project in Maelstrom's portfolio is the one that just launched yesterday with an airdrop. This is ETHENA, the internet bond protocol, providing huge APYs on stablecoins. Checking out the price with yesterday's launch, it climbed to 70 cents, putting it ranked number 111 on CoinGecko with nearly $1 billion market cap. At its freaking launch, you guys, that's a massive success. Those are all of the projects in Maelstrom's portfolio that have a token. Obviously, these tokens have been very successful, with many of them being called out on our channel early so people could invest before Maelstrom or get in great positions to receive massive airdrops. But Chico, the markets are down. Altcoins are getting straight up crushed. Are you just going to show us Arthur's basket of altcoins that will likely start dipping hard? No, my friends. I wouldn't recommend investing in altcoins right now, but I would recommend finding projects within Maelstrom's portfolio who have airdrops coming soon and using your sideline capital to get in a position to receive big rewards from those airdrops. With this strategy, you are are not risking much in uncertain markets, just using capital that is just sitting there to get airdrop rewards that will likely drop when the markets are back green. Bullish markets, which means massive rewards. So who is the #1 project in the Maelstrom basket of assets we think is doing an airdrop soon and is building something special? Well, Arthur rarely does blog posts about altcoins. It's usually about the granddaddy cryptos, Ethereum and Bitcoin. But 2 months ago, Arthur shilled a batch of coins in a blog titled Chief Story Officer. The ones he shilled included DYDX, GMX, PENDLE, CROV, ELIXIR, Flare, ETHENA, and ELIXIR. Every single one of those has had a token launched, except one, and it's fully confirmed a part of the Maelstrom portfolio. That token is ELIXIR. Why is Arthur bullish on it? Well, in his blog he says, DEX on-chain liquidity will be provided by middleware that disintermediates the current crop of market-making firms. Yeah, he believes on-chain liquidity for DEXs isn't going to be dominated by the market-making firms, but by crypto middleware like ELIXIR. So how do you get prepared for the ELIXIR airdrop? And what other cryptos from Maelstrom could be doing airdrops as well? Well, we're going to cover just that and more. But first, it's time for a sponsored segment of this video brought to you by Atlas Navi, who just released their Drive to Earn 2.0 campaign, pushing the envelope of what's possible with Web3 and AI technology. And like always, the full details of our agreement can be found in the description. Many leading car manufacturers collect data from driving experiences. However, drivers rarely gain insights and get rewards or compensation for this data. Additionally, manufacturers like BMW and Mercedes employ cameras to identify possible collisions, but the data is underutilized as it's not shared to help improve AI-driven autonomous driving technologies. This is how Atlas Navi is revolutionizing the world through their Drive to Earn AI navigation app that compensates drivers with Navi tokens for their driving data that is obtained via dash cam video and processed using the company's AI and computer vision algorithms. Atlas Navi as a navigation system provides drivers with better routing as it analyzes the road, generating 100 times better data than other navigation apps. And through real-time information, it can detect traffic, identify accidents, and redirect users to more efficient routes. And most exciting is the ability to drive to earn, powered by Atlas Navi's licensed car NFTs. Users earn tokens by driving your car like you already do, while contributing your video capture and detection data, earning Navi and a discount on gas fees. Already, Atlas Navi has seen 700,000 plus downloads of their app with over 150,000 plus daily active users. And Navi is the only crypto app on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Talk about first mover advantage. This puts them in the perfect position to blast past their competitor Honey, which has significantly less users but boasts a market cap of over $1 billion, compared to Atlas Navi's $125 million. And guess what? There's no signs of slowing down for Atlas Navi. Earlier this month, they partnered with OMV Petrom, the largest fuel chain in Romania with over 555 gas stations valued at $13 billion. A major partnership that allows drivers to exchange Navi tokens for fuel vouchers with a 10% bonus directly within the Atlas Market app. But coming soon is the release of Drive to Earn 2.0, which includes the Atlas Miner, whose proprietary computer vision AI algorithms can be used with any vehicle, and it's half the size of a smartphone. 2.0 also brings new benefits to the earning model, as highlighted in this recent Cointelegraph article. They say, at present, participating drivers can get a discount of up to 25% on the cost of fuel. But the arrival of Drive to Earn 2.0 gives loyal users a chance to save even more. And with the rare boost NFT owners, they will receive 50% more rewards than before, with incentives for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto users being doubled, pushing their maximum discount to 75%. Navi's user base means it's now the second largest collector of autonomous driving data, just behind Tesla. And with the arrival of Drive to Earn 2.0, it has the potential to become the biggest by next year. Dashcams are part of a rapidly growing market. Figures suggest more than 22 million devices were used in 2022, and this is forecasted to rise to 78 million by 2032. And Atlas Navi is not restricted only for use in Tesla cars, making the growth potential absolutely insane. With these four cornerstones of Drive to Earn 2.0, Navi aims to push the global driving economy to the next level and connect its large user base to training autonomous driving AI, one of the last AI obstacles that has not been conquered yet. So make sure to start using their advanced AI-powered navigation system and participate in the Drive to Earn 2.0 revolution. Visit their website, atlasnavi.com, to learn more, and then follow their X account for the latest news and updates. And to trade their token, you'll find Navi on many of the biggest exchanges, including KuCoin and Gate.io. Links for all things Atlas Navi can be found in the description. Now back to that ELIXIR airdrop and others that could be coming from Maelstrom. So ELIXIR is a middleware for trading liquidity, but checking out their website, they say they are a modular DPoS network built to power order book liquidity. Basically, ELIXIR connects centralized exchanges and DEXs seamlessly, enabling secure market making across all platforms. Going to their docs, the ELX token is 100% confirmed. But what I like about it is when they talk about the potential fees. They say post-mainnet, ELX holders will have full governance rights, as well as control on the direction of any fees the network generates. AKA, this will be a real yield platform of which the token holders receive the fees generated. So how do you get this airdrop? Well, they have a potion system to track user engagement on their network. You earn these potions, aka points, in two ways. Number one, mainnet tasks, which they call apothecary events. And number two, by running a validator. Running a validator is complex, so we're just going to go through how to earn with the apothecary. I've included a link to go to the ELIXIR apothecary in the description. But once there, you click on apothecary. Then you can connect a crypto wallet. Then finally, you need to connect social profiles, a Twitter and Discord to be able to earn potion and points. Once connected, you can confirm you are ready by going to the apothecary homepage, and it now reads supply to ELIXIR. Now, the basis of earning potions and thus points is providing liquidity positions into pools in order to farm the ELIXIR potions. There are two ways to do this. Clicking in supply to the ELIXIR, it reads, to unlock the Mystic Chest, supply at least $100 in USDC to any ELIXIR powered product on an exchange, or deposit ETH to mint ELX ETH at mainnet to receive a 50% boost on the potions earned. All deposits into the network will accrue potions, although with ELX ETH deposits, they will not be withdrawable until the launch of ELIXIR's mainnet in August. 50% bonus on tokens is great, but ETH fees, they are crazy high. So if you want a cheaper route, supply USDC to the pools. Clicking into that, we can see there are pools on Sui as well as Arbitrum, aka you can supply these pools at a much cheaper cost and farm more effectively. Remember, they said the mainnet launch was coming in August, thus there are still months to farm this juicy drop. With how the markets are performing, that's not a bad idea. But what about other airdrops from Maelstrom projects? Well, number one, I think INIT and Circuit will be doing one soon, as in their apps they have point systems. But then number 2, I believe Obel Network will eventually do a drop, and they are a distributed validator middleware beginning with Ethereum staking. I actually covered them way back in December of 2022, but then I also think Millionaire will, which is a secure computation network, as in their docs they have nodes. But those nodes are permissioned right now, meaning this one isn't coming for some time. Also, I think Term Finance will do a drop as they are DeFi through and through, and this one could be big as they just partnered with Lido. The other ones that could be doing airdrops include Ion Protocol, D3, and Squid. Well, my friends, Arthur Hayes knows crypto. He knows what type of projects to be a part of. I wouldn't fade Hayes. Get prepared for these coming token launches because these airdrops could make you bank. Cheers. I'll see you next time.
The most trustless name in news.